Hey, look at there. You see him? Well, open your damn eyes in. It's the old-timey down-home country Red State Update podcast and them. Coming to you from a bunker underneath Jockey's Market in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And now, here they are, both of them.
Hey everybody, this is Jackie Rose.
This is Dunlap over here.
And we got a good podcast coming to you today.
Podcast.
We got a good one. We got some great sponsors. Great way to start a good podcast is with a great sponsor, and I got one today. And everybody knows that off Square. Everybody knows about old 3 Sticks of Candy. It's been there for years off of Square. Mr. Reynolds has run that for years. Used to be a pharmacy, a drugstore. Not anymore. Something happened. He can't do that legally anymore. But now it's just 3 Sticks of Candy. He's still back there dressing that outfit. Smock on and all that. But every kind of candy, 3 sticks of it. Delicious. 3 sticks of candy. Go on down there, get something sweet for your mouth. And everybody knows the jingle. Been around for years. 3 sticks of candy, 1 for each hand, and 1 in your mouth. Sounds like a good plan. 3 sticks of candy off a Square.
Jackie, I got some questions about 3 Sticks of Candy. I don't understand.
I don't care if you got questions. It don't make a difference. Keep them to yourself. You go figure it out somewhere else. I don't want why you question everything. You always got questions. I'm just doing the sponsor. Save all the talking for the other part. Because half of all this is you running down my sponsors.
Well, no, I just think that some of our listeners also have questions, and I'm just sort of speaking on their behalf.
Let them figure it out themselves. Anybody got a question, get on computers, books, and write it on there, and he'll read it to me. If it ain't being smart, which it probably some of them are because they learned it from you, not all of them, but if you have a legitimate question on old 3 Sticks of Candy, I'll answer it. He'll type it up. I'll say it, and I'll make sure he ain't typing something else because I can sit there and look at it, and then it'll go on there, and I'll do it. But I don't want to have you asking for them because you just going to try to run it down and make something up.
First of all, the jingle
What?
sounds like you're talking about dicks.
What?
That's what we said. Jackie's not lying, folks. Everybody knows
nobody's
jingle.
going to in there.
Jackie, listen.
I'm not going to
take off the part that says 3 Sticks of Candy, and you just go to the part 1 for each hand and 1 in your mouth. It sounds
Don't
like
everybody have a mind like you? Thank the Lord. Pitiful.
And that's just the first question I and the listeners have. The second question is, what kind of candy is it? You say it's all kinds of candy? Like peppermint sticks?
It's all kind. It's candy, not the other thing what you said. That's pitiful. Yes, it's candy. It says it right there. 3 sticks of candy. It's all kinds of candy. It's peppermint, all different flavors. Whatchamacallit, Kit Kats, all that stuff.
Wait a minute. Those aren't sticks of candy. Those are candy bars.
It's got bit of honey and other stuff, too, not just candy bars.
But a bar's not a stick. 3 sticks of candy, not 3 bars of candy.
I know. I just sang a thing. I said the name of the store. What you gonna say? What kind of name of 3 bars of candy? It's 3 sticks. That's how the song goes. It's 3 or whatever it is tied up in a little ribbon, and you go in there, and they're in the little jars there.
And you can mix and match. I can get a Snickers, Butterfinger, and a Clark bar.
No, it's 3 of the same kind. Why? Now, these are real questions. I don't feel like I need to answer any of this after what you just said, though.
So I should have started off with these questions and moved on to the part about it.
Well,
Here's the thing. We never went to 3 Sticks of Candy when I was a kid, but we all knew the jingle because we sang it and then we do like jerking off motion.
All right, I'm not going to hear it. Enough.
Sucking off motion.
Enough. I'm not going to hear that on here anywhere else.
But we didn't go into 3 sticks of candy because we were confused by it. We were like, how many can I get the 3 different kinds of candy I want tied up in a ribbon?
So you have a piece, 3, 6, 9. You get 3 Heath bars, 3 Snickers, and 3 butterscotch.
That's so much Heath bar. I'm feeling more like I'd like 1 Heath bar.
Well, go somewhere else.
And then
they don't want you in there after what you said about them already. I wouldn't want you in there either.
Now, can you get a Reese's cup? Because that's not a stick or a bar. That's a cup. Like a Malamars.
Well, you ain't going to sing 3 cups of candy. It's the name of the store. 3 sticks of candy. It's the name of the song. 3 sticks of candy. 1 for... I ought to sing it.
Yeah, now I'm singing it again.
I'm not going to sing it again. I did it already. They gave me $25 and sang a jingle, and I did the thing. They didn't pay for you to come on there and say trash with your mouth and run them down.
I think if you're going to have a store called 3 Sticks of Candy, it should be all candy sticks. You could have pixie sticks.
Well, you go open up your own damn store. And you call it whatever you want. You can't call it 3 Sticks of Candy because all it is one of those. It's on for square.
Those things that are like peppermint sticks, but they're fruit flavored. I guess those are all the candies. Oh, Chico sticks. See, that's like 4 different kinds of candy sticks. Candy sticks.
You can sell whatever you want in your own place. Call it something else. So it ain't 3 sticks of candy. I already said what it was.
I think he should, like, if I went in there, what if I went in there, I wanted a Hershey bar, and I wanted another Hershey bar, and then I wanted a Milky Way. Could I get that? Tied up in a little
You
ribbon?
already know the damn answer to that, and I ain't going to tell you.
Well, I just don't understand why in America, where we love choice, we're
You
assaulted.
know what? You can choose to go somewhere else and get it however you want it. You get it. You go to one of them places. Go to, like, what is it? Burger King, anyway, have it your way.
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's didn't do that, did they?
Nope.
No.
What if I want
Wendy's don't do that? No.
No.
Now, it depends on who's working there. If you ask them politely, they might do it. But on
Most
a regular...
of them will do it if you ask them.
No. Not on a regular... Some people will do it. But Burger King said, have you want it. You have it your way is what they said.
Yep.
And you go in there and you take somebody's order. It's 15 minutes long.
What if I want 2 sticks of candy?
Well, you take a friend in there with you.
What if I want 2 in my mouth and just 1 in my hand? What if I want, say, a Milky Way and a 3 Musketeer in my mouth, hard in my mouth, and then in my, just like one hand? Like, what if I'm driving? I could have 2 in my mouth and 1 in my hand if I was driving.
Just do whatever you go in there and buy it, do whatever you want to it. Put it in your mouth, put it in the street, give it to a homeless person, stick one up your rear end. I don't give a damn. Do whatever you want with it. He only sells it one way. You go in there and get 3 kinds of something tied up in a piece of yarn, ribbon, whatever the hell it is. I don't even know. You got me so wound up. Go in there and get it, and then do whatever you want. I don't want to hear about it.
I don't understand.
And nobody else wants to hear about it either.
I have some more questions. Mr. Reynolds, very hardcore on this, obviously, on this 3 sticks of candy business. There are rules. He's going to follow them. He seemed to go a little overboard on this after he lost his drugstore and his ability to sell medicine to people because of the trouble. He still wears the pharmacist smock.
Instead of pills back there, it's all candy.
And he keeps them in the like pill bottles. Marked Snickers, Milky Way. This is what I've heard.
You know what I'm about to say. You know a lot about this. You never stepped foot in there.
Well, rumors spread like wildfire.
Well, so far, that part is right. Everything else you're saying is pitiful.
So let me just say, this was a man with public humiliation, and then he wears a costume of a profession he no longer...
public humiliation, that's one way to look at it. I wouldn't go so far to say that. So you putting words in mine and his mouth. I wouldn't go so far that. Everybody has troubles. Everybody has ups and downs, whatever you want to call it.
So he wears a costume
It ain't a costume. It's a pharmacy smock.
And he sells candy, but not the way regular people sell candy, where you walk into a store and buy a Butterfinger. He sells candy in a very peculiar way, where candy is.
Some people like a candy that way. He's had that store there for years. Now it wasn't always, like I said, it wasn't always 3 sticks. It was called 3 sticks of candy. It's a section in the store, but now that's all what it is. Now it used to be just Reynolds Pharmacy.
He sounds like an insane person. We haven't even talked about the part where his
Oh,
wife
you
passed
a
away.
crazy person. Anyone think the way your mind does about stuff, you the crazy person, not Mr. Reynolds.
Because Maud Reynolds died, and she was an old woman. She stayed in the 3 sticks of candy part of the store, and they were in love. And when she passed away, when she slipped and fell on the steps.
Well, it'd break your heart, too, if that happened to you. That's what I'm saying. You were sitting there, public shame, this and that. It was
slipped
more
and fell in the steps, and he made a few miscalculations. This pill goes in this bottle. This pill goes over there. No, oops, wrong bottle. Too late. A couple more people die.
Didn't know but one person died. People got sick. People got real sick is what happened, and
they
fine.
say when he's in there tying all the candies together with the ribbon, he still talks to Maud. Like, how's that look, Maud? Did I tie that one together good?
Hey, it ain't that. They count together. 1, 2, 3. That's what it is. It ain't they talk about they know what everything looks.
But he's talking to his dead wife is this peculiar part.
Well, rumors say this, rumors do that. It's candies in 3s. Everybody likes something sweet in their mouth. It's a funny theme song, fun to say, sticks in your head.
It is a funny theme song.
It's from another air going in there. He's dressed up nice, giving the candy, whatever kind you want.
It's just sad, I guess is what I'm saying.
What keeps him happy is his business. That's his life. That's what he does. I'm kind of like that myself. If I didn't have this place to go to every morning, I don't know what I'd do. Give me something to, reading to keep going on. Long people enjoy my barbecue, enjoy coming in here, and my company, I'm going to stay open. People like to go down there. They don't necessarily like his company per se, but they love candy. Everybody loves candy. If you're going to buy it in bulk or 3s, whatever you want to do, like I said.
3 bulk?
3, 6, 9, I said, in bulk or in 3s.
So, what would be bulk? 3, if you went in there and bought 3 sticks of candy, that's not bulk.
No, I said bulk or in 3s. If you want it in 3s, everybody knows that sometimes one candy bar ain't enough.
What would you say is the cutoff for bulk? Like 12 candy bars, you think?
Around there, maybe a little 3 more higher, maybe.
15 candy bars? Then you're ready for whatever comes your way. You got 2 in each hand, 1 in your mouth, a couple in the closet, some
You'd
in the
have
glove
3 in there.
box, all over the house. Mr. Reynolds is happy. His dead wife is happy. Probably those people he killed by accident aren't thrilled, but...
One person, other people got sick and fine now. They're doing fine. I mean, they died late. One person died from his mistake. Some of the people who got sick are still living, but the ones that are dead died from natural causes, not from this, what he did.
You never know what's going to get you in the end. I guess the lesson is don't let your wife walk around wearing slick shoes when it's raining. She may fall and bust her head open, and you're wearing it.
Well, you can look and wake and all this stuff. You can say, don't wear slick shoes and don't do that. Nobody told me nothing I could do. Say your wife's going to have a stroke. She could have wore whatever kind of shoes. It don't matter what kind of shoes she wears. She still had a stroke.
Yeah, no shoes will prevent a stroke.
No, I didn't say that. I'm saying it don't matter what it is. You can sit there and prepare for everything, this or that. You don't know what's going to happen. Ain't no way.
Heels, flats.
Well,
athletic shoes, New
Balance.
Balance.
Only thing you can plan for is a gun underneath that pillow. And even then, sometimes things go wrong every now and then.
What you mean, in case somebody breaking in on you?
Or whatever else, protection, you don't know. When it all goes up, I got that. I'm just saying that's the only kind of thing you can plan for. That may keep your gas can full, things like that.
So buy your wife some sensible shoes with a
You
good
buy
tread.
whatever shoes she wants, she can still fall down in the stores, I'm saying.
Get a gun under the pillow, a full can of gas, and get on down to 3 sticks of candy, 1 in each hand.
And one thing you can guarantee, once you get 3 sticks of candy, it's going to be good, sweet, and delicious.
And
Go
buy
on down there and
15
get
of them. Put it with the gas can and the gun under your pillow in
it.
case
Stock up, yeah.
power goes out and the riots start.
Well,
So that's 3 sticks of candy.
that's my sponsor. I say it. 3 sticks of candy. All you do is run it down.
You want to sing
I
the
say-
song again?
You ain't getting $25 for saying that. I already got $25. I know what you're thinking. You said if I say 3 sticks of candy at the end of it, then I get $25 too. That ain't the case.
Well, he's nuts. I go down there and say, hey, can I get my $25 for saying this? He'd say, sure. Here you go.
I don't know
Here
if
you
he's
go,
that far
Maud.
gone. I don't know.
My dead wife, Maud. And I'd be like, mister, I ain't your dead wife. And he'd go, Maud, you have such a wonderful sense of
All
humor.
right, enough. Run the man down. Can't help what happened to him.
3 sticks of candy right off the square.
3 sticks of candy right off a square. Hey, this Jackie, bro.
And I'm done laughing.
And I got a great sponsor this week. And all I got to do is sing a jingle, and everybody knows what it is. 3 sticks of candy, 1 in each hand, and 1 in your mouth sounds like a good plan. Yeah, so 3 sticks of candy off a square. You shut your mouth. I'm doing the sponsor. You shut your mouth while I'm doing it.
Just how it sounds.
I don't care how it sounds. You the one that filth in your head. Don't spread it around everywhere else. Keep it in there. Anyhow, 3 sticks of candy off a square. Mr. Reynolds in there. And don't forget, every Wednesday between 3 and 6, 3 is 6. So 3 for the price of 6. That's
What?
3 sticks of candy. Let me shut up. 3 sticks of candy between every Wednesday between 3 and 6. 3 is 6. And 3 sticks of candy. So don't
What?
forget. I just said it. Between 3 and 6, 3 is 6. 3 for 6.
That's nonsense.
What do you mean it's nonsense?
You're
You get
speaking
twice
nonsense.
you get twice as much. Between 3 and 6, 3 is 6. So instead of getting 3, you get 6. The same price.
What if you only want 3?
Well, you better get down there before 3 o'clock or come after 6 o'clock and end it. Because between 3 and 6, 3 is 6 at 3 sticks of candy. So don't forget, every Wednesday.
So if you go into 3 sticks of candy, folks, we've talked about 3 sticks of candy on here before. You can't get 1 stick of candy. You have to get 3 sticks
Come
of
in
candy.
threes there. That's how it is. You want 1 piece, you go somewhere else. And every Wednesday between 3 and 6, 3
Right.
is 6 or 3 sticks of candy.
And so just to make it harder, if you go on Wednesdays in between 3 and 6, you have to get 6 pieces of candy.
Well, sometimes everybody knows 1 candy bar, 1 piece of candy ain't enough. As soon as you finish that, you won't wish you had another one. So you can go sit there and run back and forth every time you want a candy bar or something sweet. Or you can go down to 3 sticks of candy and get you 3 pieces to last this longer. And then go at between 3 and 6, you get 6 for the same price as 3. Between 3 and 6 on Wednesdays.
Because 3 is 6.
That's what 3 is 6. Between 3 and 6 at 3 sticks of candy.
I think he's losing it. That sounds like the ravings of a madman.
Oh, hell. It's a special. He's running a special selling candy.
Pharmacist Reynolds, no longer a pharmacist.
He's no longer a pharmacist at this point. No.
But he still dresses like a pharmacist. And he runs the candy store out of his old pharmacy
He wears a smock and has the candy back in there.
where the pills used to go. Because he killed a few people.
He did. Why are you bringing this up? I'm sitting here trying to.
His wife slipped on the wet, slick stairs.
I remember Mom passed away.
His wife, Maud Reynolds, she slipped and fell. Died. he had a couple of mix-ups.
You don't need to tell his life story on here.
Well,
His sponsor is all it is. He's a sponsor. He sells candy. Comes in 3s or 6s. On Wednesday between 3 and 6.
3 is 6.
On Wednesdays between 3 and 6, 3 is 6 at 3 sticks of candy. That's it. We don't need to go into his history. And as fascinating a story as it may be.
It is fascinating.
Well,
sad.
it is what it is. It's sad and this and that.
And now he sits back there and he talks to his dead wife who's no longer there. And I've heard, I'm scared to go in there myself, but I've heard that now he's dressed a mannequin up in his dead wife's clothes.
That's for the children that go in for the candy.
For the children?
It's just like when you go to McDonald's Playland, they got Ronald McDonald standing up there. It ain't real. Mannequin dressed up, whatever it is.
No, that is not two similar things. A similar thing would be if Ronald McDonald had a mannequin of his dead wife.
The kids don't know they just go in for the candy and see the woman standing there.
That's creepy as hell. That's insane.
They don't know the whole backstory to that. He talks to it like somebody would say, hey, Ron McDonald, get a cheeseburger, whatever it is.
No, he cries. He cries as he talks to her.
He does not cry all the time. No, sir, he doesn't. He's in there happy, to smile on his face, wearing his smock. And the mannequin's in there just for show. It ain't nothing strange about that. It's just a reminder or whatever.
Well, why does he need a reminder? I mean, can't you
I
remember?
don't know. It's his personal business. It's all I'm saying is it's good candy. You know, it's everything. Kit Kat, Snicker bar.
Tied up in twine or a ribbon.
Ribbon, string, something. It's good. I mean, candy, everybody likes candy. Everybody loves something sweet in your mouth. And you might as well go there as go anywhere else if you want to get, more than one.
You can't go in there and get one stick of candy.
We've been through this.
I know, but some people hearing this may find it difficult to believe.
1 is 3 all the time, Mayor. 1 is 3.
One is always 3.
1 is always 3. Now, on Wednesdays, between 3 o'clock and 6. Between 3 and 6, 3 is 6.
So then 1 would also be 6. 1 is 3, but on Wednesdays, 1 is 6. But 3 is also 6 because 1 is 3.
You get 6 pieces on Wednesday between 3 and 6.
This is starting to sound like a beautiful mind. I think he's going around the bend a little bit.
Enough. Just leave it. I sang a jingle and I did
Somebody
the best I could.
online was asking us a question, Jackie. Sorry, fan, I forgot your name, but we appreciate you asking because you said, Jackie, if anyone had any legitimate questions that weren't dirty.
If it wasn't a mess.
And his question was, suppose you wanted a Snickers, a peanut butter Snickers, and there's probably another kind of Snickers.
I remember they asked that, and I said on there, I checked, and I was right. It's 3 of the same kind. No, you can get there. I don't know all the Snickers, and when I was in there last time, there's regular Snickers, 3 of them, and then there's one that's like a beige color Snickers, whatever that is.
Almonds.
Whatever it is, there's 3 of them.
So you can't, if you want
to do that, go somewhere else and do it. It is a free country.
Go to another place that sells
candy.
That's
fine, but that ain't that.
Which
other
is every place.
The other place, whatever it is not my sponsor on here. My sponsor is 3 Sticks of Candy. That's where I'm telling everyone to go. If you want more than 1 piece.
If you want more than 1 piece, if you want to get confused over which numbers are which.
No, it ain't. It's 3 and 6, and it's all in 3s.
If you want to talk to a mannequin of a man's dead wife, it's just a regular mannequin. I may be confusing some people here. Let me clarify. He found a regular mannequin out in the trash behind JCPenney or something. It was a little damaged, so that makes it a little creepier.
Where you got it from. It's just like a statue.
But he did not have a mannequin made of his dead wife. This is just a regular run-of-the-mill mannequin.
Woman's clothes on it. Where is he going to get woman's clothes? He already got some laying around at home. He don't need to go buy woman's clothes to dress it up for the store. But he just used the ones he got. It had to be his same size or whatever, his wife's clothes on there, and it's just there for show. It ain't there for, he don't think it's real. He knows better. It's just in there,
So when he talks to it and cries and says, when are you going to come home, Mom?
Oh, he doesn't say all that all the time. It's just an atmosphere thing. like I said,
He's
just
putting
like
on a little show based on his life. It's like a one-man show.
well, let him tell you about his life instead of you on here going on about it. If you want that, go down there. You may catch him doing that, and that's fine. You enjoy it. Eat your candy and watch.
So basically, in 3 sticks of candy, which sounds like just where everything's going to be on the level, everything is a lie. He dresses like a pharmacist and keeps his candy in pill bottles, yet he is no longer a pharmacist.
It's old-timey for show when you used to go and the candy was all in the jars. It's just for, like McDonald's. What is McDonald's? What is that? What is Ronald McDonald and the bird and the monster, burglar? What is all that? Is that somebody's life story? I don't know. But it's there for show. It's the same thing.
Well, let me ask you, if
Sony's big boy. Sony's big boy is out in front. What is his story? Run him down. He got a mannequin. It's the same thing in the store shop. All those wooden Indians.
They don't have a sad backstory. Well, the Indians, I guess, do, but nothing else does. Ron McDonald's not up there like, oh, my dad left me when I was 6, and then Mama got breast cancer.
Got sad story. He runs a hospital all cancer children. Miserable.
Yeah, but they don't bring that up every time you try to buy a Happy Meal.
Well, that's the point I'm saying. You bringing all this up every time you go in to get 3 sticks of candy or 6 on Wednesday.
Does Ron McDonald run a hospital for cancer children, or does he just run the house where cancer children's family stays?
I don't know. Either one is depressing.
But good.
I'm glad he does it, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's why I'm saying there's some sadness with Ronald McDonald. You go back in his past and you look
well, sure,
up,
if you dig
up
around, why does a man become a clown? There's something wrong. Sure. Big boy.
Whatever it is, the point I'm trying to say, it ain't no different with 3 sticks of candy. You can sit there and make whatever you want of it.
All I'm saying is, all we've said today, this is all I'm saying. It's just, I'm not even running it down. I'm just saying it's interesting fact that he dresses like a pharmacist is no longer a pharmacist.
It's for show. Ronald McDonald dressed up like a clown. What's a clown got to do with the hamburger? Ain't got nothing to do with it. Ain't got nothing to do with it.
But he is a clown. He wasn't barred from being a clown because he killed people like Pharmacist Reynolds.
But it's for show. All right, he's not a pharmacist anymore, but it's run like an old-timer. You know, he don't have a barbershop quartet in there, but someplace like that. Like he should do it.
Oh, that would be fun. I'd go in there and hear that.
He ain't gonna do it.
Probably all be songs about his dead wife. Then he's got the mannequin dressed up like his dead wife.
But it's the same thing as who's Sony's big boy ain't real, and they got him dressed up like Sony's big boy out in front of Sony's. So what is that? It's the same thing.
Is his dead wife supposed to be like the mascot?
Oh, hell yes. It's like, that's a point I'm saying. Okay. It's the same as Ronald McDonald. Or you making it out like Psycho, something crazy or something. And
it's a little bit like Psycho. I just think he's going around the bend.
I'm just saying it's something for memory's sake. And it's in there, and it has to do with the store, and he was dressed up in a way just like you go to McDonald's. They wear their uniforms. That's what he wears for 3 sticks of candy.
And then the numbers are lies. 3 is 6, and 1 is 3. I mean, it's just a little confusing. That's all I was trying to say.
I ain't gonna explain it again.
If this is like Psycho, I'll make this point, Jackie.
It ain't like nothing like you making it.
The first time we talked about it, it was when he's just real nice and making a sandwich. Now this time it's starting to get a little creepy. And then all I'm going to say is, I would imagine the third time we do 3 sticks of candy as a sponsor, he will be murdering young blonde women.
Keep saying that. You could go to
spoiler
alert. Sue you on here for character.
I didn't say he is murdering. I just said he will probably murder.
Oh, hell. He ain't going. It's candy. It ain't got nothing to do with all that.
You're the one running down Big Boy. What did he ever do to you?
That's a point I'm making. He ain't done nothing. Even if he had done something, if he done something bad, I still like the food there. I'll go sit there and eat, no matter what it is he has in his past. I ain't gonna judge it by one thing.
There's no telling. Is he really a boy?
That ain't the point of what
he has a weird, ageless. I can't tell if he's a man or a boy, but if he's a man, he's wearing like little kids' overalls. I guess he's supposed to be a boy. I'm trying to remember the comic books they used to give out in there. Did he have parents? Why'd they let him get so big?
It was like, if I remember correctly, they used to have little comic books, and they used to have placemat had stories on it, pictures of him on it, little paper, whatever it is. He was like Richie Rich, but instead of money, it was all food.
Oh, like he had the most food of anybody in town.
I think that's what, I don't remember all that. That's what I remember.
Did he have a father like Mr. Rich?
No.
He just had the money.
Wait,
The
food.
Food is money. 3 is 6. Did he have a dog like Dollar, but with a food name? Like
I don't remember. He run around all sorts of people. I don't know.
The dog.
But he had Sony Food is what it was. The Sony Bear is something different.
Shawnee Bear is something different. Not as good.
Not as good as Big Boy, no.
Were they friends, or did Bear replace Boy?
You know how it is, crossover things they do all the time. Put that and this and this and that.
Alternate dimensions.
Well, I don't know about that.
Like X-Men.
All right, enough.
Time travel. I would like to see a Big Boy Shawnee Bear version of Days of Future Past.
What?
So that's 3 sticks of candy, folks.
It's my sponsor. I say it. 3 sticks of candy off a square. Wednesdays between 3 and 6. 3 is 6. So come on down anytime. But get you more candy on Wednesday.
I don't know. Why don't we just do this later? I don't know why we got to do it now. Jackie, why don't we just wait and I'll put up one of them best of sponsor ones. Nobody will even give a shit.
I don't know who's listening to this now anyway.
Oh. Folks, welcome to the Red State Update Podcast. My name is Dunlap. This is Jackie Broyles with me.
I'm right here, Jackie Broyles.
Oh, my God. Jackie is... We're down here in the bunker basement, and Jackie's sprawled out on the floor on his napping towel. The microphone's right up against his beard.
Don't make a big deal about it. It's just what it is. There's plenty of times when I ain't sick or anything, and I just lay here.
He's sick. He's got a pinched nerve. That's still hurting you?
Hell yes, it's hurting me. What do you mean is it hurting me? I don't ever go to the damn doctor, but I had to go today just to get this thing to quit. But it ain't quit none. I don't know what they're going to do. I ain't going to let them cut on me. I know that much right now. They said you either learn to deal with it, physical therapy.
Oh, God.
Or you just live with it. But I'm doing my best to live with it today, but good Lord Almighty.
He looks like he can't straighten up. His neck is bent to one side, his head over, like he's in the Thriller video.
What?
He can't straighten up, and so he's laid down on the floor in the fetal position on his side, down here in the filth, which can't be good for anybody's health, on his napping towel, and he's out of his mind on what all did they give you?
I can't remember all of it. They give me 2 shots for pain when I was in there this morning.
2 shots of what?
I don't... Dilaudid.
Jeez, 2 shots of Dilaudid.
It hurts like hell. They had to give me something, and that's what the doctor said. I don't like doing all this. I don't like feeling all woozy, this and that, but they had to give me something. That's what they gave me.
2 shots of Dilaudid, and they give you all them pills. What'd they give you? Percocets?
They gave me some of them.
Valiums?
I took 2 of them.
Where are these pills right now?
I ain't telling you where none of these pills are. I took everything I needed for right now.
No, you're just out of your mind, Jackie, on all these pills. So I'm thinking what I should do is keep these pills with me in my pocket.
You ain't gonna get near them. You either gonna sell them or take them yourself?
You can do both.
Well,
I mean, you can take some and then sell the rest.
no.
You can't take one.
You
and then
can't
sell
do nothing with them because they're mine. I need them. I'm
Did he
in
give you-
pain.
Did he give you any needles full of Dilaudid to take?
No,
with
he didn't give me no damn needles full of it. They give it to me there in the emergency room when I went in.
you? And all you had to do was go in and say you had a pinched nerve?
I didn't know what it was. They said I was having a heart attack, everything else. Give me EKG, all that stuff, whatever it is, check it. And the x-ray is saying they got some disc is loose and pressing up against something nerve. And it hurts like hell.
How you feeling on all that Dilaudid, though?
I just feel tired, dizzy, and it's still hurting.
Well, you need some more, obviously.
I ain't gonna take no more of that stuff. I don't want to take as much as I have already. I guess I need it.
You should go back and say you're going on vacation and you need an extra refill of
I ain't
Percocet.
going on vacation. I ain't going back down there. I ain't been to the doctor I don't know how long.
Well, once we sell all them extra Percocets, we can afford
We
a
ain't
vacation.
gonna sell none of it. If I need to take it, I need to take it. He didn't give me I ain't telling you how much he give me.
How much
I'll
did
tell
he
you
give
this right now. I'll keep counting from here on. If I see one missing, I turn you in the police taking an old person's drug. That's senior abuse.
You're out of your mind. Did you put them in that sock where you keep all your other pills?
I ain't telling you.
It doesn't make any sense. I can see if you hid it in a sock in your sock drawer, but instead you have one sock nailed up to the wall, and you keep there's like baby onions in there, Buckeyes, Lucky Buckeyes, and old out-of-date prescriptions. Like, I ain't going to look in that sock on the wall. Obviously, there's a reason you have a sock full of shit up on the wall.
It's up on the wall by the door, go in and out. It reminds you to take what you need to take that day.
Your sock is? They don't sell those at Office Max. They sell little things, when
They
you put
sell
your
socks
bills-
at Walmart and everywhere else.
Yeah, I'm not saying that nobody sells socks. I'm just saying you can find some sort of organizer, at Office Depot where people, or a cork board, and you pin something to it to take your pills. You don't have to fill a sock with, you're like Sling Blade's daddy sitting in that chair not making any sense, hanging socks all over your wall.
Oh, hell.
I don't mean to upset you. It can't be good for your pinched nerve. How'd you pinch your nerve?
I don't know how the hell I pinched it. I don't know. You got loose. You get up in age, things just fall apart. It's just a pain in the. Yeah, my left arm, I can't hardly move it.
You look real sad down there on the floor. This is how I'm going to find you one day
Yeah,
when it's all over.
might as well just take me now. Hell.
I told him we didn't have to do it. It's Memorial Day weekend. I can get out there and remember those who served.
That's why we're doing this. I want to get on here and give my support and take a moment in time to give thanks, sorry, all of it. Everything you need to do Memorial Day. Yeah, it's an important holiday.
Because I got a lot of stuff I do. I need to scrub off the internet on my participation on them pickup artist boards.
What?
I got a full weekend ahead of me. A lot of bad news out there this weekend, so Jackie's right. It's good to get on here and give thanks to people who those who gave all. Some gave all.
Some gave all them.
And now, they go to the hospital. Why didn't you go to the VA hospital, Jackie? Did you,
Oh, hell, I
you
ain't
already
going.
have Legionnaire's disease?
I ain't going to VA. I'd still be on the list.
Keep bumping into wires.
What?
Everything. I'm sitting in a different chair than usual. This is a nightmare.
I can't sit up in a
I
chair
know
with my
you're
arm the
sick.
way
I
it
know
is.
you're
I have to
sick.
lay a certain way. It still hurts this way. It hurts more if I stand up.
I know you're sick, Jackie. I'm just saying it's hard on me, too.
Oh, hell.
My voice needs to be heard. Jackie can't sit in a chair, so he's on the floor like he just fell and broke his hip, which is inevitable.
All right.
I'm sitting in the chair Jackie usually sits in. I got the cords all over the place. It took me 5 minutes to clear a place for him to lay down in the floor.
Well,
You got a cat carrier? When did you ever have a cat?
that's for them cats out back.
They're feral and terrifying cats.
Yeah, some of them get real sick or you got to take them somewhere else.
You got to wait till they can't fight back. That's how sick they are before you can get them in a carrier.
Yeah.
That's why I don't even know what's in this. The inside of it looks like a VA hospital room. It's just full of blood and
Ain't no
dirt.
blood everywhere. There's paper stacked up
In the
everywhere.
cat
That's what
carrier.
the deal.
This down here is cleaner than a VA hospital.
Well, yeah. That's the reason I ain't going to VA. I'll stay right here on the floor in here before I go down there. There's people, like you said, some gave all, some gave much they could, and this and that. Now, I was in the service. I didn't say any. All I did pretty much, MP guarded Jeep.
Guard that Jeep.
I
yeah.
guarded that Jeep. You know, I did the best I could when I was.
Was that somebody's specials Jeep, like a general's Jeep, or like Ann Margaret come over to entertain the troops or
It
something?
was a special Jeep, but it wasn't anybody's in particular. They'd swap it out, things like that.
Was
this
it the
and that.
fastest Jeep?
I don't know. I guarded it. I didn't drive it. I didn't get in it. My job was sit there and guard it, make sure the only person supposed to get in there is supposed to get in there.
Did anybody else ever try to get in there?
Not that I recall.
So you just sit there and looked at a Jeep, and that was your military service.
Well, yeah.
You know,
Had to stay alert.
Beetle Bailey did more important stuff than
Oh,
you did.
hell.
And he just
I ain't
peels
trying to say.
potatoes.
I'm saying there's people that in the military that deserves Memorial Day. I ain't one of them. My arm hurting right now and all this mess, but that wasn't from sitting looking at a Jeep years ago. I don't know what the hell it
Well,
did
you
to
don't
it.
know. It
I
could have
don't
been.
know.
It could have been some sort of super soldier serum they were
What?
like pumping you full of when you didn't know it. Maybe they were putting it in the air in the garage.
What?
You were breathing it in. Maybe a super soldier program went awry and it's resulted in your pinched nerve.
Well, I don't know how this here is super. Ain't nothing super about not being able to move. That ain't no kind of super soldier. Just
You're
be
like
laid
Weapon
up on the
X.
floor.
You're like Weapon K.
What?
Didn't make it that far because it just hurt his arm. Listen, Memorial Day, everybody. Remember, though, some gave all. Also, the VA hospitals will not. They say you don't. Not only do you not get on the list, they lie and say you are on the list when like the boss comes in and says who's on the list, and they go everybody. They go, well, keep up the good work, and then meanwhile you sitting home sick as hell, a soldier who gave all or most of it, and Jackie on here on the floor in here like an animal, and Obama saying I won't stand for it. Yeah, well, Jackie won't stand for it either. He's got to lay on the floor. Like
I can't stand there right now. Yeah, I could get up and try to stand it. They're going to hurt like hell.
you just look stupid.
Oh, hell, you look stupid.
Well, when you stand, you look stupid. That's all I'm saying.
If I look stupid when I'm sick, you look stupid 24 hours all the time.
Wow.
Every year.
You are.
Your face is sick to me.
You are a horrible patient.
Yeah.
I'm down here trying to find your Percocets for you so I can keep them
You
on
ain't
me.
going to find none of it. Don't even bring it up. I shouldn't have told you.
I thought Dilaudid was going to make you mellow. It just made you mad.
Dilaudid didn't do nothing. You make me mad.
Yeah, I don't mean to blame Dilaudid. Dilaudid is awesome. Valium, that's what housewives take. Sorry. Patriarchy coming through. Didn't mean to say that. But that's what housewives take when they get all stressed out. So housewives are mellow.
What?
I don't know. Man, I need a Percocet real bad, Jackie. My nerves are a mess.
I ain't giving you nothing. You ain't hurt like I am down here.
Well, that's-
Listen, it's Memorial Day.
Right.
I want to thank everyone out there.
Soldiers,
Soldiers,
families.
soldiers' families. And I want to thank them for their service and what they did for this country.
Just don't get sick and go to the VA because
Don't go somewhere else. You know, that's what Obama's going to do. Here's Obamacare now. It works better in the VA. And it's a mess, too.
John McCain wants to send them to privatize VA. Let them go wherever they want to.
Well,
I think a soldier, if you get out of the service after doing God knows what to God knows who, when you come out and you get sick, hurt, scared, can't sleep, whatever, you should be able to drive to a doctor's house.
They should. Doctors should go over to their house. They don't need to go nowhere if you're sick and hurt. If you serve this country, a doctor needs to come over there and take care of you.
You're right. They should make house calls. I was just saying in case they couldn't get a doctor on. Doctors should have like barber poles out in front of their houses so you know where they are. And any soldier driving along is like, I got a cold or something, or my head hurts, or I need a Percocet. You just pull up. You see a barber pole, and you go, well, a doctor lives there, that big fancy house. I'm gonna get out of there, and you don't have to knock, don't have to ring the bell, kick a door in, and find the doctor, hold his family until the doctor comes, and then say, give me what I need. And the doctors should have barber poles in their houses, and also one bedroom should be converted into an emergency medical hospital room, and soldiers, ex-soldiers can just stay there. The doctor's family has to wait on them, hand and foot. Cook them whatever they want.
I know doctors need the day off, this and that, but if you serve this country,
yes,
and give all and give more than any man should, you should be able to walk out on the damn golf course.
Grab a doctor, bounce his head off the golf cart.
Don't beat the doctor up. It ain't his fault. He's just supposed to. And like I said, doctor needs a day off, this and that, but if the doctor didn't die in the trench, doctor didn't see his friend get hurt, this and that, you fellow soldiers, what to go through.
But don't hurt the doctor. But if
don't hurt the doctor, needs to help you. Don't hurt nobody, first off.
But if he's out there on the course and he's got 2 or 3 of his buddies with him, just find out which one of them ain't a doctor. And maybe push him around a little bit.
Don't push nobody around. If I was lined up, paperwork, this and that, and they turned me down 4 or 5 times, I tell you what, I'd be ready to push somebody too. Bless your heart. But they ought not do it. Just
Denzel Washington.
What?
Denzel Washington movie.
Denzel Washington
he goes
movie.
to hospital. What is that?
I don't know.
Denzel Washington. Not
Man on
one.
Fire.
No.
That's when he helped a little girl.
Help a little girl.
Killed everybody
else.
Yeah.
But that's good. That's a good one.
There wasn't no doctor in that.
No, I don't think so. They needed one. Flight is not that one.
He flew a plane in that. He wasn't no doctor. He flew plane upside down.
Airplane pilot.
He landed upside down. Flew it upside down.
Philadelphia, lawyer.
Yeah.
The one I'm thinking of, he's not a doctor.
Training Day.
No.
He police.
Police.
A bad one.
Bad
police.
King Kong.
King Kong.
Ain't got nothing on me.
King Kong.
Ain't got nothing on me.
What you talking about?
That's what he says.
He wasn't in King Kong.
No, he was not, but he would have made it better.
Well, yeah, anything make it.
Who else?
Not the old one. The old one's fine. You talking about the new one. He wasn't alive back in.
Who else is a good enough actor to hold the screen with King Kong, and to where you look at the actor instead of King Kong? Denzel Washington.
Well, John Wayne, he passed on.
John Wayne in a King Kong movie, forget about it. It'd been like the best King Kong movie.
Charlton Heston, if he ever, he had a bunch of monkeys on the one that
little
he did.
Ones.
Little monkeys.
Well, human-sized
But
monkeys.
if you took all those monkeys, put them together, that'd be as big as King. He fought a bunch of monkeys in that.
If they did like a
more than you can count.
What's it called when all the robots get together and make a bigger robot?
What?
If the Planet of the Apes monkeys did that and turned into a King Kong, Voltron kind of thing.
What?
Shogun Warriors? I'm just naming robots.
We
robots
talking about
monkeys.
We talk about monkeys, not.
Well, you were saying all the monkeys get together and turn into. Listen, all I'm saying is there's that one movie where Denzel Washington gets so mad at hospitals he takes everybody in the waiting room hostage or something like that.
Well, it ain't their fault.
No.
They sick too, waiting on the loved one sick. Why is he picking on them?
It'd be like in The Terminal if Tom Hanks took everybody waiting on a plane hostage.
Terminal?
Because he wanted to get home.
Yeah.
It's not their fault. They're just waiting on a plane.
It's bad enough what you have to go through, get on a plane, let alone have Tom Hanks' weird accent telling you this and that, trying to hurt you.
How you feel down there, Jackie?
What do you mean how I feel down here? I'm tore up, I hurt.
I'm asking after you. I didn't even say anything shitty. I said like a normal, caring person
Well,
thing.
you know how I'm feeling. I feel like hell. Worst I felt, and I don't know how to let me in the airs. I got to get to the...
Percocets?
No, I don't need that. I took the amount it said on the bottle. I ain't going to overdo nothing, even though it don't do a damn thing.
You know what, Jackie? I think you deserve... Maybe you deserve a weekend overdoing it a little bit. You got that
I
pinched nerve.
don't want to overdo nothing. I'm
You
sitting
got
there
that-
drinking water. I can't usually enjoy a cold beer when we do this, but they got me on so much stuff, I ain't going to mix and match.
Oh, beer ain't going to hurt you. What'd you have, 2 shots of Dilaudid, some Percocets, and some Valium?
I don't need no beer on that. I'd like a cold beer just to,
You need something to wash it down, Jackie. Let me
I
go
got-
get you a beer.
I got water right here. I ain't mixing all that up. No.
I can't even imagine taking all that and not having a beer to wash it down.
Oh, hell.
It doesn't even make sense to me. I mean, what it's like, oh, here's your meal, but you don't get no dessert. Well, but dessert's what mixes it all together and pushes you over the edge.
I don't want no dessert.
Well, how about I fix you a nice mixed drink? How about we go down to Longhorn's dancing parlor?
I ain't going nowhere. I ain't getting up off a damn floor.
No, you are not.
It's going to hurt
Yes.
like hell just to try to get up. Bad enough trying to get down here. I ain't going to get up. We're going to do this.
Why do you still have... Oh, here's another thing, folks. I didn't set the scene properly. Jackie's also down here with his shirt off. And when he went to the emergency room and they thought he was having a heart attack, they put in the EKG things all over his silver hairy chest. So he's got these little tape things. We got to get them off of you, Jackie. You look like you're doing motion capture for Tron 2.
What?
How we going to get those off of you?
I'm going to get in the shower at some point. You pull them out now and pull all the hair off of me.
I'm not going to do it.
I didn't say I said not you. When I do it, I don't want you in the shower with me taking it off. I just said it's
I
gonna hurt.
would.
I don't want you to.
Okay, I will.
No. Just stay away from me. Sit over there, hit the buttons, be with the cords. Leave me alone here on the floor.
Do you don't even want you want another pillow? Will that help you?
I don't want nothing. Just leave me the hell alone.
That's not even a pillow. It's just a pile of damn old shirts.
It's some soft rags.
Those are used rags, Jackie.
They're soft rags. I don't know that you stack them up as good as any pillow down here.
Soft rags as good as any pillow.
Yeah.
That's what Jackie Brawls says.
Yeah.
Those are old T-shirts that smell like body.
Everything to me after working up there smell like barbecue anyway.
Why don't you just go the fuck home? Why are you even here?
Because you say...
I know Memorial Day, but before that you was up there trying to work, and you was...
You drove me to the emergency room. We
Yes.
went down there.
I could not steal a prescription pad. in
They
case
gave
anybody
me
wondered.
prescriptions, and we went down to the pharmacy,
Yep.
and they said, this one don't work. Had to go all the way. I'm just talking about health care in general. And I know Obamacare kicked in recently, and that's what's doing this mess. So we turn the prescription in, and they just, we can't take this one. Doctor's got to sign it and date it. Like, what the hell? I don't know if it's a doctor or pharmacist. I had to drive back over there. The doctor said, this is legal. I'll put the damn date on it. Drove all the way back, and then they give it to me.
What?
I know.
Jackie, that's
a healthcare system these days. Telling you right now.
Well, they're worried that you're going to steal a bunch of Percocets.
I ain't stealing nothing. If
Well,
the doctor
maybe it was
says
'cause I was with you.
I don't want to have to take none of this mess. It hurts like hell.
But see,
I can't move my
remember-
left arm. It's messed up. They thought I was having a heart attack and checked that, got all these things on me. I'm fine. Chest is fine. Everything's okay. Got a pinched nerve in my neck down to my arm.
You're out of your head, Jackie.
Well,
He did have let me translate for you. He had some problems Took the script for the Percocets down to the pharmacy, and they're like, "This, we can't accept this date." They had to go back, and they had to date it again in the same color pen. Doctor insulted. It's just that's how far they go to make sure I cannot have a fun weekend.
Yeah.
It's a holiday weekend. Why won't people just give me some Percocets?
You don't need none. You ain't hurt like this. I'm the one that's sick.
When I was a kid, I'm talking 9 or 10 years old.
What?
I went to the doctor's office, and I said, I'm doing a project for school. Can I have a prescription pad? He said, sure. Helen, bring Dunlap a stack of them script pads.
Hell.
And so I used those. I was too young to know about the glories of illicit drugs back then.
What?
But so I just used them as notepads. I did a little flip book.
What?
Of the gummy bears. Doing each other in the butt.
All right, enough.
That
I
was
don't want to
funny.
hear it.
That got me a lot of laughs in school. And those I had so many prescription pads. There was one dude that my mama dated. He took an interest in them. And then, of course, whenever my daddy had a drunk week, a few of those would go missing.
What?
But, I had those up till high school. I was like writing. I'd forget that they were, I could take them I could forge a prescription on them.
All right. Don't
get anything
break
I
the
wanted.
law.
I
That's
just
right.
had so many. They were just all over that. But what I'm saying is back then, there was a little thing called trust. If you wanted a prescription pad from your doctor's office, they'd give them to you, no problem. Need a few signatures on them? Here you go. Let me show you how to write my name. That's the country. When people say we want our country back, it ain't about race. It ain't about sexism. It ain't about politics. It's really just about trust and that access to those prescription drugs.
All right, enough. I ain't telling you where that. You ain't getting none of them.
It's in the sock. I know where it is.
No, that's the old pills to take all the time. The new pills put somewhere else. I ain't going to put them in the sock. You'll get them all out of there. You stay away from my damn pills. Sitting there hurting in pain. All you worried about getting you one. You fine.
I'm worried about you. First of all, I am worried about you, Jackie. And I'm not just saying that because I have the mask I wear out in public on so I don't get locked up when people see my real thoughts. I'm saying that because I do care, Jackie. I do. And also, I forget where I was going with that.
What?
Shit.
Just stay away from my pills. I need them. It hurts like hell. I'm laid up here. I can't hardly move. If that's all they can give me, then that's all I got to take.
Hey, will you answer my questions more truthfully since you're all doped up?
What?
When was the first time you saw a booby?
All right, enough.
I thought maybe they'd have the same effect as some sort of truth serum, like in a movie or something, but I guess not.
Gonna talk about none of that mess on here.
Jackie,
Anyway, for that matter, it's
private. Jackie, do you feel like doing your sponsors?
what?
Well, we got to do our sponsors.
Oh,
We usually
I
do
got
them at the top of the
$25.
show.
Let me do it.
They gave you money for it, Jackie.
All right, I'll do it. If you shut the hell up, I'll try to do one.
You are the worst patient ever. I hope you never have to go to a real hospital.
I went to a real hospital this morning.
But not where you have to lay in there and abuse nurses.
I didn't abuse nobody.
Me?
My nurses weren't trying to take my medication away from me. They giving it to me.
Let me tell you about the drive over there. Every little bump, every corner I took where I'd fling Jackie into the side of the truck. Oh, it's like, oh, you're the worst driver. Slow down. Oh, I'm in pain. Ugh. Backseat driver, folks. Or side of the truck driver.
I'll do my sponsor now.
No gratitude. Yeah, do your sponsor, Jackie. They give you $25. You're going to sit there and play up the
I'm
sick
doing it now. Here it is. Hey, give me $25. 3 sticks of candy. 1 in your mouth. 2 in your hands. 4 later. Here's the plan. It's off a square. Mr. Reynolds.
Yeah.
He's in there. And you can get 3 sticks of candy on Wednesdays. The 3 is 6, between 3 and 6. 3 sticks of candy off a square. Good. Everybody likes Something sweet. Man, 3 of them.
Are you done? Is that it?
What?
Nothing you said made sense.
What do you mean? Nothing I said that.
Of course, if you weren't on pills, nothing you said would have made sense. So.
Oh, hell. Don't start. I ain't got the energy to do it. Don't ask no questions. Don't. It's 3 sticks of candy off a square. Mr. Reynolds is 3 is 6 on Wednesday.
What about the rabbits?
What?
Folks, 3 sticks of candy off the square. Pharmacist Reynolds had some sort of mental break a few years ago after the death of his wife, Maud, who slipped on some steps and fell. He had a mix-up with the pills. You didn't go to him to get these pills.
Hell no, we can't do that no more. He just got candy. I didn't go anywhere.
He's not a pharmacist anymore, even though he still dresses up like one. And recently he added a mannequin who he dressed in his dead wife's clothes, and he talks to her.
Oh,
you go in there.
Don't start that again. It's like Ronald McDonald, I told you.
How is it like Ronald McDonald? Ronald McDonald has a dead wife?
No,
He dresses a mannequin?
it's a mascot. Whatever it is, I don't know. You see statue Ronald McDonald anytime you go in there, get whatever at McDonald's. The same thing when you want 3 sticks of candy.
3 sticks of candy, you can only get three kinds of the same candy wrapped up in twine or a string or ribbon. 3 Snickers, 3 Twix.
They use
cetera,
bread
et cetera.
ties, too.
Bread
sometimes.
ties.
Hold them together.
You heard about the rabbits, though.
Rabbits.
Well, I heard it on the police scanner. The police had to go down there because the rabbits got that little kid come in there, and the rabbits attacked it.
Rabbits attacked him?
Well, he apparently
Former
pharmacist.
About rabbits. I'm already loopy. You messing with me. I don't know.
No, that former pharmacist Reynolds has just started for some reason capturing rabbits. And
that
them
was
loose
in the
store.
Daily News Journal. I didn't know it was.
Well, they made it seem like former pharmacist has rabbit collection. You know, just a little current events.
If you get rabbits for pets, if you get a boy or girl rabbit, you gonna end up with a bunch of them.
Yeah, so he's got a bunch of them in there. I don't know what they're eating. It's not like he has them in a pen with grass and carrots.
What the hell?
They're just running loose in there. A bunch of feral rabbits just fucking and fighting and pissing all over everything. And the only thing I know that they can eat is candy, like Snickers. So he ain't got nothing in there except Snickers and twine and ribbons and bread ties and a mannequin dressed like his dead wife.
All right.
And, Twix. So these rabbits are in there hopped up on sugar, furious. The whole place smells like a rabbit cage. If you ever smelt one of those, and if you've dated some of the women I have, you will have smelled one.
It don't smell all that bad in there.
Well, it's just been the past couple weeks.
I ain't been in there no rabbits. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
And a little kid wanders in there hoping to get 3 Zagnuts. Instead, gets a face full of rabbit tooth.
What?
Teeth. And police had to come down there and pull the rabbits off the kid. And
rabbit don't attack somebody for no reason. They must have been poking at it, messing with it or something to get it riled up. Rabbits don't. That ain't their nature.
Well, I don't know. I just think they're not. They're cooped up in there with him talking to a mannequin all the time. Nobody's going to respond well to that, not even a rabbit. So these rabbits are just, they're wild animals, Jackie. These ain't pet rabbits like you go down to the pet store.
I know the difference.
These are wild, feral animals who scratch and claw against nature just to survive. And now they're cooped up in what used to be a drugstore, and now it just has candy bars in jars and beakers.
What?
And it just sounds like a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's a horror show in there.
What?
Just rabbit.
It's 3 sticks of candy, one for your mouth, 2 for hands. Go. I don't know nothing about no rabbits getting loose. I saw a blurb in the Daily News Journal about the rabbits on the square. I didn't know that's what it was. If that's it, they got it taken care of by now. So go on down there and get you some That's my sponsor.
It's probably okay. That's our sponsor. Go down there, visit the sponsor, 3 Sticks of Candy. It's probably okay.
Oh, rabbits.
I'm just worried about him. It just seems like every week there's something else crazier and crazier.
Hello, everybody out there. This is Jackie Bros.
And Dunlap.
Wait. You said you was going to let me just say this.
I know, Jackie. But
Everybody knows you there. They're sitting there
Well-
waiting for you to be an idiot. Can you just give me...
what I was afraid of was somebody might tune in and only hear your voice and turn it right off, thinking, well, I guess Dunlap
Well, if that's...
finally went on to better and bigger things.
I don't want them listening anyway if that's where they're going to be.
He got the call up.
If you don't want... turn it off now. Turn it off.
Yeah, my people, if just turn it off, turn it down for about 15 minutes of old man rambling, and then
Will you
I'll
just
come
let
in
me
and
say-
rescue the whole
Just let me say what I was going to say.
experience. Go ahead, Jackie. Now I'm going to turn it over to my good friend Jackie Brawls.
Oh, hell.
Jackie, what do you got to tell the people this weekend?
I'm telling the people. I don't need you to tell me to tell the people. I was going to tell the people myself. Tell the people. I don't need you to tell me to tell everybody. Just give me 5 minutes here. I am
Clock is ticking.
all right. Enough. I come to you with a heavy heart.
Jackie's a pillhead.
I am not. That's what they give me at the doctor. Just let me say here.
If you go back and listen to last week's, you'll hear Jackie
I don't want no one to go back and listen to it. That's the point I'm trying.
in pain and hopped up on pain meds. I guess he was in pain. That's the story he
Just
told
let
the doctor.
me know when you're through.
And then he
Just
comes
go
over
on.
here,
Just go on. You just go on. Keep on talking.
Get
See
so
how
high
see
on
how long it
pills.
take for someone to turn it off. Go on.
has to lay on the floor. He's so high, like a damn crackhead.
There's a difference between hurt and high.
You know, in Jungle Fever,
What?
when they go into the crack house, that's what it was like.
Oh,
Only
hell.
with Jackie.
I ain't never been no crack house in my life.
I'm gonna start calling you Gator.
Oh, I don't even know what that means. I don't care nothing for Florida.
But I don't mean to interrupt. Jackie, go ahead. Let's hear your
No,
excuse this
you
time.
ain't gonna shit. I owe an apology to my good friend, Mr. Reynolds. Now I know he wouldn't have known how to listen to this anyhow, but that's neither here nor there. What's here nor there is $25 to do a sponsor. And we could not bring it up, and he'd never know the difference. But I know, and that's what matters. Now, I feel just pitiful about this. I wasn't in my right mind. I had a pinched nerve. And they give me all sorts of stuff. I don't ever go to the doctor. I had to go to the doctor that day. Hurt like I don't know how to tell. I can't explain pain like that. And that's what reading they gave me the pills that they did. So I was supposed to do my sponsor, and I'm going to do it right, and I'm going to do it right.
Yeah, because last time your sponsor didn't make any sense. What I don't know.
What?
You were saying.
You say that don't make any sense. Don't matter what the doctors give me.
But last
whether
week,
I'm hurting or not, whether I'm on my tail on the ground or sitting in my chair or on my box or on my chest of drawers. It don't matter what I'm sitting on in here. You say it don't make any sense.
But last week it really did not make
All
any
right,
sense.
then I'm trying
It
to.
was just sounds like, and I mean, I guess they were words, but there weren't a lot of consonants.
3 sticks of candy. It's right off a square. Everybody get a sweet tooth. Everybody wants something sweet put in their mouth every now and then.
Oh, yeah.
Dessert. And it's 3 sticks of candy. 3 sticks of candy. 1 in each hand. And 1 in your mouth sounds like a good plan. Now, that's how I'm supposed to sing it, and that's how it goes, and that's how everybody, all the children sing it. They go in there, up and down the square, you can hear them singing it. People, since I started doing this sponsor on here, people come in the store and sing it, and they laugh at the end. I don't know what's funny about it. But that's how it's supposed to be done, and I'm not someone for making a fool of myself on purpose. I may not be the smartest man in the world, but I usually know how to put words well enough together to make a sentence, and I'm ashamed of my behavior. And I wish he'd have never turned this on down here. You could have gone a week without doing one of these. No one would have known the damn difference.
Don't take Jackie's humiliated word for it, folks. If you didn't hear last week's episode, go back and check it out.
Don't go. How do you go back, erase it just like a tape, turn it around, erase it?
No, once it's out there on the internet, Jackie, it's out there. Hell, it's my ringtone.
Ring what?
Tone. So that's the 3 sticks of candy. Did Mr. Reynolds come to you himself in rage and disgust?
He don't know nothing about this. You know that. He wouldn't know how to listen to this if he wanted to.
So this is your honor.
This is for me. I'm the one that cares. I took the man's $25. Well, I took 15 and some,
candy.
Rolos, yeah.
Did you get 3 Rolos?
That's between me and Mr. Reynolds. How I work sponsors.
I don't know why that's a secret. It's just Rolos.
Well, how many Rolos come in one? See, add it all up there like you think you're so smart with your math.
Packs
3
of
you
Rolos.
missed.
I don't know how many Rolos.
How many Rolos come in one thing of Rolos?
I don't know how many Rolos.
See if you make it come out to 12, 9, 6, or 3.
Why are you making me do what?
You the one, because you the one run it down all the time. It's 3 Rolos. 3 things of Rolos come in either bread tie, string, or yarn. One of the 3.
It's either 8 or 10 Rolos. So you go down to 3 sticks of candy, and as I told folks last week, Jackie may not remember it in his junkie haze, but
don't say it, old junkie. I was come from the hospital. Nobody's in their right mind when they come from a hospital nowadays.
There was some danger going into 3 sticks of candy due to the rabbits. Mr. Former Pharmacist Reynolds, for some reason, decided he wanted to have a lot of rabbits. I don't know that if he originally wanted a lot of rabbits, but he wanted at least 6, and that turned into 90 or 100 rabbits, eating only candy and yarn and bread ties, bread sack ties.
I remember something in the Daily News heard about rabbits, but
Some kids got hurt. Kids got hurt.
I was out of it all week. I don't know if if you're making this up on Mr. Reynolds or not.
And he swore to the magistrate that he would take care of the angry rabbit population in his store.
Well, that must be an infestation or something like that. You don't get rabbits around chocolate and candy and things like that.
We've told you the story of 3 sticks of candy before, but just to recap, former Pharmacist Reynolds was married to Maude Reynolds, his lovely wife.
Nobody wants his life story.
3
He
sticks of
runs a
candy.
business. It's 3 sticks of candy on Wednesdays between 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock. 3 is 6 with candy. And it's 3 sticks of candy. I done sang the jingle. That's it. You don't need to run the man's life story over and over again. Like it's a broken record.
When you see commercials on TV and they're like, come on down to McDonald's, founded in 1957 by Ray Kroc. I think I have all those details.
We already talked about all this. We already talked about McDonald's.
Don't think it was founded in 1957.
Ronald McDonald, cancer home. Ronald Friends, whatever.
See, what Jackie's talking about is Mr. Former Pharmacist Reynolds' wife died. She slipped on some stairs in the rain. And
he good shoes in them.
He was hit hard by his loss and made some mistakes filling pill bottles there in his drugstore.
You got to get into all this? You ain't saying all this about Ronald McDonald?
Killed several people, some just sick.
We are having the same damn conversation we had. Turn it off now, whoever's listening.
Hey,
I'm through with my apology. That's it. I owe it to Mr. Reynolds. I know he don't listen to this, but I heard it, and I heard my apology, and that's all I needed to hear. I don't need to hear the man's life story
I'm just
again.
Doing every episode is somebody's first, Jackie, and I'm just doing a previously on Lost. Listen, so after that, he kind of lost it. He lost his pharmacist license, but he still runs the drugstore, but now it only has candy. He's got candy in the pill bottles, 3 sticks of candy. You can only get, you can't buy a single bar of candy. You can't I'll take one pack of Reese's.
You go get that somewhere else. You know, sometimes one Milky Way, 3 Musketeer ain't enough.
You need to cram 2 or 3 of them in your mouth.
Well, 1 in each hand, 1 in your mouth. If you finish 1 in your mouth, don't eat like a damn pig like you do. Not everybody does. You eat 1 3 Musketeer bar all by itself, and then you take the 1 in the other hand and eat it by itself. And then if you still want to eat the other one like I know you would, you cram that one in there too, or you put it in your pocket for later. 3 sticks of candy.
The special is, I think it's on Wednesdays, between 3 and 6, 3 is 6. You get 6 sticks of candy. I guess you put some in other people's hands. And he started dressing a mannequin.
If you want to give candy away, that's fine, but you can do whatever if you pay for it, do what you want with it. Now you're making it sound like if you go down there, someone's going to be giving you candy. That ain't necessarily the case.
No, you have to.
That's false advertising.
You have to buy the candy. What are you saying?
You said you give a candy to somebody else, you're going to make somebody think if they go down there, somebody's just going to be handing them out candy.
Let's be clear. There's no free candy at 3 sticks of candy.
Sir.
It's not free sticks of candy. It's 3 sticks of candy, numeral 3. Although
they'll get that right sometimes.
Sometimes people say, I'm sure
got
somebody's
a fake accent, this and that. It's 3. 3.
Not free.
3 sticks of candy.
And on Wednesdays between 3 and 6, 3 is 6.
3 is 6, between 3 and 6.
But 3 is not free. Free is not
It's
3.
never free.
Nope. You got to pay. He may be nuts, but he knows when somebody's giving money for candy and when he doesn't. And the reason I say he's nuts and the reason Jackie brought up Ronald McDonald is because previously on the podcast we talked about the fact that he started dressing a mannequin up like his deceased wife Maud, which several people think is a little weird.
It ain't no difference. He was a founder of that establishment.
Jackie
Before it was 3 sticks of candy still, it was a pharmacy, whatever it was. She was a founder, just like Ronald McDonald was a founder. Everybody associated.
McDonald was not a founder.
He was associated with that.
Ronald McDonald was a fictional clown.
When you go to McDonald's, McPlayland, there's a Ronald McDonald in there that ain't real and moving and talking or doing nothing, just sitting there on the bench. This is the same thing as that, except it's his ex-dead.
If the founder,
his wife is passed on behind the counter.
If the founder of McDonald's had been married to Ronald McDonald and Ronald McDonald slipped on some steps and bashed his forehead in, and then the founder of Ronald McDonald started dressing mannequins up like his former husband, the clown, who is now passed on, and talked to this mannequin dressed up like his dead husband, then I think you would have a comparison.
Well,
As it
I'm
stands,
sure when McDonald's first opened up, they didn't have the money to make a statue. They had to put the makeup on a mannequin. I'm sure that's how they started too.
if McDonald's had mannequins dressed up like clowns, cheaply made up clowns, nobody would go in there because that is the creepiest thing I ever heard. They'd be dead in the water, and we'd all be going to Burger Chef right now. But they didn't. McDonald's ruled supreme because they had the good sense not to dress up a mannequin like anybody dead or a clown.
Well, bless your heart for not running down McDonald's.
That's marketing 101.
Save it all up for poor Mr. Reynolds after what he'd been through.
And then he has a bunch of rabbits
It's
running around
two
there.
different kind of established. McDonald's makes chicken McNuggets. They
Yep.
make cheeseburgers,
Uh-huh.
McRibs sometimes, this and that.
When it's available.
Three
it's good.
sticks of candy. It's candy.
3 sticks
Different
of it
kinds of candy. Three
tied
of
up
them each.
in yarn or string or
Bread tie.
bread sack ties. And also, you may have to fight a rabbit when you go in there.
Oh, hell. I don't know if that.
Well, he's got it under control now because he got a couple of coyotes.
What?
He brought in some coyotes.
Brought in some coyotes.
Don't know where he got them from. Now, here's the thing. If you give... What I heard was people would pass by the store at night and the lights would still be on. And it was just a bloodbath of coyotes
You
murdering
can't just
rabbits.
get on here and say what people tell you. People lie up.
Well, let me preface that by saying this is only a rumor. This is hearsay, counselor. But what I heard was former pharmacist Reynolds was sitting back on his counter, put a chair up on top of the counter where you go to get your 3 sticks of candy, like a king surveying knights fighting for his
What?
pleasure, watching these 2 coyotes murder about 70, 80 rabbits.
What the hell?
And so now these coyotes, you think of coyotes, they're skinny, weird looking, but now they're fat, approachable. You can pet them. He named one Maud Jr. and the other one New Wife.
Now, look, we can go back over this. It's not right for you to run him down like you do his whole life, but it is true his wife did slip and fall
Yes.
and die.
Sad.
It's terribly sad. He wasn't in his right mind. He gave up wrong pills to somebody. And
More sadness.
for him and the people he gave a pill to,
It's
sick,
a sad story.
all of it's terrible, but that I will agree that is true. All this about rabbits and cows, that's hearsay. I don't know about
Well,
that.
I'll agree. It sounds like nonsense. But
that's what it sounds like to me.
That's what the people on the street are saying. I don't go near there
Well,
because
people on the street ought to have better sense to talk about something else than poor Mr. Reynolds after all what he'd been through.
Do you think I want to take a sad story and add more sadness to it with the death of several rabbits? No, I don't. I like this story when it started sad with several deaths of people, and then it got happy because of the candy. That would have been a perfect way for it to end. But Jackie, you
It's
know,
how to redeem yourself.
Yeah.
Bring joy back to the world from
Act
the people.
2 for former pharmacist Reynolds.
Now, I don't know all the people that he gave him pills to can eat certain kinds of that candy after what they went through.
Probably not. Some of them
Not all of them. Not some of them can. I seen some of them. Some people got forgiveness in the heart. I say that.
I mean, some just are physically not able to eat the candy. I thought that's what you were saying.
Well, yeah, but some
Hang
of
on.
them talk about this bad stomach.
Some of them stomach eat clean through.
Well, I mean, what happened?
Whew, sad.
Why are we talking?
I don't
come on
know.
here
Life
to
is complicated.
apologize to this man because I was out of my damn mind last week. Sick.
Well, I don't know why you're bringing all this stuff up. I mean,
'Cause
last
you
week you
brought worse stuff up, and the truth is better than rabbits and coyotes and this.
Jackie, that ain't no good news. Have we not learned that? It's 2014. Ain't no good news.
Well, you're right
Now
about
look,
that.
I'm hoping. Okay, Act 1 ended in sadness for former pharmacist Reynolds with several deaths. Act 2, 3 sticks of candy. Started out strong. Again, ending in animal slaughter.
I ain't
weird
backing this up.
coyote possession. But there's always Act 3. And we can only hope that Act 3 for former pharmacist Reynolds ends on a high note.
Well, Act 3 is you quit the hell talking about him.
So that's 3 sticks of candy right off the square. Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I guess you don't have to worry about the rabbits now, and apparently the coyotes are friendly. I don't know when they finally digest all them rabbits what they're going to turn into. But some people have coyotes as pets, right?
I don't know nothing about no
Snoopy's
coyote
brother?
pet anywhere off a square with Mr. Reynolds or anything. I don't know anything
Well,
about
you were
this.
out of it most of the week on them pills.
I read something in the paper about rabbits getting loose. That's all. I don't know if it Mr. Reynolds or not.
Now, some
And I
of
ain't
them
got paper.
may have tried to make a break for it.
I ain't brought all those down here to store them yet. The new Daily News Journals.
Maybe even the Sunday edition, there'll be a lot of color pictures
Yeah.
of fat coyotes.
I'll read it
3
then.
sticks of candy. Jackie, I got a sponsor this week. Good sponsor, previous sponsor of this program. We're always happy to have them back. Pre-Greeters.
Oh, hell.
That's Pre-Greeters owned
I ain't even going to argue with you.
by
over
Don Jekyll Jr. Now,
He
you
ain't?
know the story of Pre-Greeters. There was an establishment right off the square called
Everybody
Greeters.
turn it off now.
Greeters was, it was like you go into Walmart, but there was no Walmart beyond the greeter. There was only greeters, and the place was staffed with greeters, and you'd go in there and listen to old
There
men
ain't
ramble.
graders no more.
No, greeters got closed down.
They didn't get closed down. They got run off.
Well, I say it's just
Half
competition.
drunk, whatever, pre-graded Don Jekyll thugs, what I call them, they scared to come in to greet anybody down there. You don't know if you're greeting somebody regular. You knew if you was greeting a pre-grader, you'd know that because of the smell coming off of them.
This sounds like sour grapes from somebody who's un-American and doesn't appreciate capitalism. I say leave it to the marketplace.
All right, fine.
If graders could not survive, could not compete with pre-graders, they can claim harassment. They can claim that a bunch of old rummies were threatening their lives.
Throwing beer bottles at them and everything else.
I think it's elitist. I think that you had the greeters, the Sunday school teacher, like pink-cheeked, white-haired old men who used to work at Walmart or couldn't get hired on because they were too nice.
No,
They hung out
worked
at
at
Greeters.
Walmart because they like to work at Walmart. Walmart, you can't work there 24/7. And where you going to greet people in Walmart? I know nowadays most of them that's what they done because there's so many more Walmarts here in town. Once you get off one, see if you go to the other one.
Pre-graders, they weren't even looking at it as competition. They saw it as a
Oh,
compliment to graders. You
They
go to
was looking-
pre-graders, get pre-graded, then go to graders. When you get fed up with all that horse shit, go back to pre-graders where the cool people are and they serve alcohol. That was pre-graders' business plan. But, graders did not like it. The pre-graders are threatening our senior citizens. Well, you know what? Pre-graders are senior citizens, too. A lot of them walking on walkers just like the ones at graders. And
But the graders ain't slinging their walkers at whoever's nearby or whoever they don't like.
let me tell you, a walker is a weapon in the right hands.
You damn right it is.
So is a broken bottle.
Well, yeah.
And just because pre-graders knows how to defend themselves and drink themselves into a stupor and
And you wonder why graders moved on back to Walmart.
pre-graders staff riddled with liver disease. And graders like, we're the victims here. Sounds to me like the ageism, oppression of the sick and the elderly.
Huh.
A lot of the pre-graders staff doesn't even have what you would exactly call a home to go to. Graders go back to their little ranch houses in the better parts of Murfreesboro
Ranch house.
to live out their lives.
Uh,
Not pre-graders. Flop houses. Whatever relative they can con into letting them stay on their porch. That's a sad story, but here's where things get better. Come on down to pre-graders, get you a drink, get pre-graded, then get re-graded. You're not going to get graded because graders got shut down. But
you go to Walmart.
You can go
but
to
if
Walmart
you
if you really need to get graded. But I
Right,
say
but
just stay at pre-graders.
There
and
ain't
get
but
pre- and
two
re-graded.
Walmarts you need to go into drunk. And I ain't going to say nothing.
Yeah,
I just
everybody
know
knows
where
which
Sheriff-
ones those are.
Well, everybody knows. And those okay. You can get greeted, though. Don't say you can't get greeted.
Drunk.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
There's a Walmart. Here in Murfreesboro, there's so many Walmarts for any stage of your drinking. If you're having a big night, you can go into Walmart. You just got to know which one to go into. When
Yeah,
you first,
police at certain ones ain't.
yep, you getting tipsy. You got to know which one to go to. You just flat out drunk, yelling, screaming,
But
kicking.
you don't need to be driving from pre-graders just to go get graded to get your ticket on the way either,
No,
though.
so I just hunker down at pre-graders. Get pre-graded, re-graded, not graded. We need to be clear. They're not going to grade you. They will pre-grade you.
If
They will
you go
re-grade
to
you.
Walmart, maybe some people don't want to drink. Maybe some people don't want to be
Well, then go to
around
Walmart. You
alcoholic,
buzzkills.
homeless person.
All I'm
And just
saying.
wants to go to Walmart and get a hose or whatever else and have a nice conversation. Garden tools, whatever else. Tape. Walmart got it all.
They do have it all.
Yeah,
I will say
anything you
that.
need there, they got it.
Anything you need is at Walmart, and we
Yeah.
have like 10 Walmarts here in Murfreesboro, and they're building more.
Well, we can use them. I mean,
Yeah, you can use them. You always need something from Walmart.
Well,
Anybody says you want to go to Walmart, it ain't ever like, oh no, I don't need nothing. You always need something.
right along, something.
They got it there. One thing they don't have at Walmart, and they don't have anywhere else, as far as I know, and this is what the way we just described it sounded bleak. A bunch of sick old rummies
Well, that's what it is.
at parade graders, but you'll have a good time, maybe getting a short scuffle. But here's something that's going to bring a smile to your face, because it brings a smile to mine just thinking about it. Oh, who does not enjoy a delicious sweet treat? Sweet treats. You know what I'm talking about.
Huh.
Candy. They've got candy at pre-graders.
What, candy?
If you didn't hear me just then because I was whispering, let me spell it out for you. A new thing they're starting at pre-graders is 3 sticks of candy.
Oh, hell, they are not starting that. They ain't but one place, and that's on the square. There's Mr. Reynolds, 3 sticks of candy. All right, I just got finished
Wait, how does-
apologizing to the man
Uh-huh.
for being out of my damn mind last week, and now you going to...
Well, you said yourself he doesn't know how to listen to this. How does he spell 3 sticks of candy, would you say, Jackie? Like the regular way, 3 sticks of candy? Like anybody
He
would
knows
spell it?
how to spell.
Well, that's not what we're talking about here. Regular spelled 3 sticks of candy. We're talking about, it's sort of text speak for the kids.
What?
Because kids are always on their phone.
I don't
So
know
this
what
3
kids...
sticks of candy is numeral 3, the 3. Just, you know.
Number 3. I
Number
know what the
3.
number 3 is. You ain't got to say numeral like he's smart. I know what number 3 is.
I'm sorry I offended your ears when I said the word numeral.
Well, you have air about you. I know
I
what
didn't mean
number
to get
3 is. I
snooty.
know what numbers are.
I was trying to be clear that we were not talking about the word 3, T-H-R-E-E.
I
This
know
is-
how to spell 3 too. I don't get on here
so
to get
if
a
I
lesson.
spell anything or say the word numeral, you're going to get offended. Why'd
There's
you
no
get on
need
Twitter?
to.
Outrage.
I guess I'd be outraged if I was listening to this. You think you need to spell it out to everybody, you go right on ahead. You think people listening to this ain't smart enough to know what the number 3 is and don't know how to spell 3.
Well, I apologize. I don't mean to be
Well,
elitist. I don't mean to
that's what it sounds like you being to me.
Get
and
lost
everybody else listen to this.
in a cloud of my own privilege. I did not mean to presume that you need the word 3 spelled out to you. All I am saying is that when you go into pre-greeters and say, I would like 3 sticks of candy, what you are saying without realizing it is number 3, sticks, S-T-I-X,
What?
O'', C-A-N-D. 3 sticks of candy. Not what we were previously discussing, that Pharmacist Reynolds, that
I don't even know what the hell you talking about now.
Rabbit Slaughterhouse. Well, you just go and say, I'd like 3 sticks of candy, and they'll give you 3 sticks of candy. They don't have a huge selection. It's mostly
Mr.
whatever.
Reynolds will. It's 3 sticks of candy. What do you...
Well, I'm saying if you're in pre-graders and you want 3 sticks of candy, you get your 3 sticks of candy, but guess what? 4 sticks comes with it.
Boy, that don't even make any sense. 4 sticks come with it.
Well, it's just
If
one
it's
extra.
called 3 sticks, it's 3 sticks.
Well, you say, can I have 3 sticks of candy? They say, yes, here you go. And you go, wait, this is 4 sticks. And they're like, surprise. Doesn't that feel good?
That's it. It's already a ripoff. They already run somebody off a square. They're going to run somebody else off?
They come across, just unexpectedly and legally, come across a truckload of candy, and they got to move it. And
I'm going to say it, and I don't ever like to run nobody's name down, but I'm going to say it right now. Don Jekyll Jr. is just the worst person there is. Who is he not going to run out of business in this town?
how can you say he's the worst person they is, and he giving you a free stick of candy?
He ain't giving me nothing.
Now, that's free stick, F-R-E-E. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry if I offended somebody. I guess I'm going to have a Twitter backlash
I
now.
know the difference between free and 3. We already been through this as well.
Well, this one, you get a free one. So it's 3, numeral 3, free, 1 extra. 3 sticks of candy.
That don't even, you making it up as you go along. None of that makes any sense.
You get,
Is you basically going to a bar and instead of peanuts, they got Twix bars or whatever in a
Yeah.
bowl.
yeah,
Well,
but
that ain't 3 sticks of candy.
bound up in twine. And it's 4 of them. And it ain't 3 sticks of candy. It's 3, number 3, sticks, S-T-I-X-O''.
I said
can
Twix.
hyphen D.
Twix.
No, not Twix, sticks, S-T-I-X. You could say
You
tricks,
spell
T-R-I-X.
sticks. S-T-I-C-K-S. Plural.
Oh.
Sticks.
Oh, I'm sorry, up in your ivory tower there, Jackie.
Well, you the one that, what the hell does S-T-I-X mean?
That's how kids spell it on a phone. Like, hey, you got,
Well, the
let's
phone.
go over to 3 sticks of candy, LOL.
all them kids are gonna grow up one day and find out that phone ain't the real world.
Well, if you could get up out of off your privileged couch and go over to the window and see how people really live, maybe you'll see that language is fluid. And that the language of the people, we should not say, hey, you can't talk like that and get a job
You
here.
ain't turning it into that.
Elitist.
You ain't gonna turn it into
Privilege.
English language first. All that stuff. You ain't gonna turn me into old racist on this. You ain't gonna do that, no sir.
Well, you already did it, Jackie. 'cause
No,
you're like,
you
oh,
trying to do it right now.
your dialect does not sit well with me.
There are plenty of people who come in this store, don't speak a word of English. Speak Spanish, Mexican, whatever it is. South America, I don't know. But there's always one fella that does speak English and tells me what they're saying. And I ain't got no problem with that.
Sure, you'll take their money. You don't care as long as your pockets get
I'm
lined.
happy to give me, it ain't about, it's giving people good service no matter how they talk. Now, you come in with your telephone and hold your phone up to my face, then have S-T-I-X on it. You can turn your ass around and walk the hell out.
So that's 3 sticks of candy with a free stick of candy.
That's my sponsor. My sponsor, Mr. Reynolds. Wife dead. You got me going down the list. 3 sticks of candy, 1 for each hand, 1 in your mouth. It sounds like a good plan.
Oh, they have a song too at pre-greeters when you order your 3 sticks of candy with a free stick of candy.
The hell they do.
They do. They got their own song.
I don't want to hear it.
No, it's good, Jackie.
It's going to sound like a bunch of rummies howling at the damn moon.
Oh, no, they get a kick out of singing it. It's like 3 sticks of candy, shove them up your ass.
All right, enough.
That's the end of it.
Enough.
No, that is the end of it.
I had enough of this.
Hey, look at there. You see him? Well, open your damn eyes in. It's the old-timey country down-home red...